Hey YouTube, hope you're doing well. Welcome back to our channel. I'm Dan.
And I'm Beck.
We're from Melbourne, Australia, and join us on our little food vlog tonight. We're heading out for Korean barbecue.
Yeah, so we've been to Barbecue K before, but they've opened a new Barbecue K Plus, actually in the same building as we went to in Glen Waverley. So we're excited to check it out and have a look at what they've done differently.
Yeah, definitely. All right, let's go. So we have some marinated short rib, boneless, and then we've got some thicker cut pork belly and some beautiful Wagyu Scotch fillet, so nice and thick on that one too. Yeah, so it all comes with, like, you get your little dipping sauces, some salt, some banchan over here, some kimchi, a little macaroni salad, a little apple soju, and yeah, some actual wood charcoal grill. So we've also ordered some other stuff, so we're gonna get into it.
Alright, so our first barbecue meat is ready. Dan did the pork belly first. He just chucked it on the grill and then chopped it up with the scissors. This is the beauty that is the pork belly. Looks so good. So I like to have my pork belly with a little bit of kimchi. So I'm going to get a little bit of kimchi. Pop it on my pork belly. And then I'm really bad at chopsticks, but we'll have a go. The pork belly is so tender and it's so delicious, and they literally season it with just a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper, but the best bit is that spicy kimchi that you get with it and that pickly flavour. Love it. So good. I have to say, Dan's cooking probably assisted in the pork's success, but it was so good. Also, if you do come here, you don't have to cook yourself. So Dan cooks himself because it's Dan. But if you come here and you're not confident using a barbecue, they'll cook it for you. We have a nice little self sign that says that Dan will do it himself. But yeah, you can get someone to cook it for you. We'll see you soon. Alright, Daniel, what have we got here?
So we got the marinated beef short rib. So they've taken it off the bone, butterflied it out so it's a bit thinner, and marinated it. Looks like it's in like a soyish sort of looking marinade. And the beautiful thing about that is it cooks a lot quicker. Short rib can be tough if it's not cooked long enough, but this little bit here,
It's in the...
there we go, can you see that?
Oh yeah.
It's nicely caramelized, and yeah, it's got some beautiful marbling on it. So let's have a taste. That's so nice. Like, a little bit of sweetness from the caramelization with the marinade. Not too fatty and rich short rib, but yeah, beautiful tender bit, and nothing's chewy, so there's no nasty bit of sinew or anything in there. It's delicious. A nice little bit of smoke from the grill there. It's yeah, really tasty. You have to try some.
I need to try some. Goodbye.
Cheers.
So this is the kimchi pancake. Now, you can get it with seafood or just vegetables, and we like it with veggies. So it's basically like a flour mixture with lots of different vegetables, like spring onion, some onion. What else is it?
Kimchi in this one.
Well, yeah, there's kimchi and like a bit of carrot.
Yeah.
And it just comes with this little dipping sauce, and it's a vinegar-based sauce, I guess. Let's have a go. Yum. So good. Really nice and crispy, but still has a little bit of texture to it. So sometimes you get a kimchi pancake that can be a little bit claggy, but this has got a nice crisp outside, and you can still taste and enjoy the texture of the vegetables inside. The kimchi's not too spicy, but it tastes like kimchi. It's delicious. I'm gonna keep eating. Cheers.
All right, so the fried chicken has arrived, Korean fried chicken. So we got a half serve of the boneless, and yeah, it looks amazing. Really, really gnarly sort of crumb to it. Like it looks so good. Yeah, nice big pieces. And so we just went with just the original. They do a sweet garlic toss chicken, or they do a sort of hot and spicy toss chicken, but because we sort of like to graze, we didn't want anything coated in sauce, so they give you a couple of dipping sauces here. So one sort of looks like a mayo, one's that soy garlic, sort of like a creamy one, and then yeah, this sort of sweet chili hot one, then just a little bit of salt and pepper. So I'm just going to try a bit of the chicken on its own, just so we can see how crunchy it is.
See if we can hear it.
Yeah, I don't reckon we will in here. It's pretty busy. So yeah, that's a thin little bit of thigh, but it's really juicy.
Can you show us how juicy it is?
I think you'll see it there. It's a bit of a thin bit, but yeah, it's really nice. Not a whole lot of like marinade or anything on there, but just really nicely seasoned. So let's have a little try of these sauces. I might try this mayo one first. Oh yeah. That's like a really mild mustard mayo, like a really, it's almost like an American sauce. It's nice though.
It's got a bit of honey in it from memory.
Oh yeah, honey mustard, of course. Yeah, nice one. All right, so I'll try this spicier one. So again, this looks like it's got like some sweet chili, some gochujang, like it's quite sticky. It's not spicy. It's actually a bit sweet, but it's got a nice flavour to it. I'm going to grab another bit of chicken. We'll try this one on the end here.
Why not?
I think this was the garlic.
Yeah.
Garlic soy, maybe. That's really nice. Again, touch of sweetness to it. But yeah, this is amazing fried chicken. I would come here just for this fried chicken. That's how good it is. It's
Let's be honest, we've been here before for the fried chicken.
Hopefully you can see that. That's how juicy it is. It's you got that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's banging.
Alright,
This
we're
bad
gonna
boy.
eat.
So I just wanted to reiterate how good this fried chicken is. It is the bomb, and I've actually got some spicy sauce. They brought us over some spicy sauce. Looks a bit hectic. It's like a gochujang banger. There we go. Yeah, it's so yum. to see that. But yeah, this chicken, guys, come get the chicken. Even if you just come for the chicken.
Yeah.
Don't get the barbecue if you don't want to. Get the chicken.
But also get the barbecue.
Alright, we're going to cook some of the Wagyu Scotch fillet now. So, have a look at that. It's, yeah, beautifully marbled. Nice and thick. Yeah. So that's the cap of the Scotch fillet. Alright, so this guy is ready. Awesome looking bit of Scotch fillet. Oh yeah. So yeah, they give you these really razor sharp scissors to portion up your meat with, and like Beck said, if you're, you can actually just sit here and just feast away. They'll come put all your meat on, they'll cook it, take it off, they'll ask you how you want it. So yeah, don't be shy. Don't think you've got to sit here and cook. We just like to do it ourselves because we like to just go at our own pace. So yeah, we're gonna have a little taste of this Scotch fillet.
Show us.
You got that?
No. Now I do.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna hit it with a touch of this salt, and then have it like that. Oh, it just absolutely melts. Hang on, sorry, I'm just going to flip this other bit of Scotch fillet over here.
He's in there.
Yeah. But yeah, you saw the... I'm not going to have this with any of the dipping sauce, just a touch of that salt's really nice. But honestly, it's just melts. Beautiful bit of smoke from this grill. And yeah, beautiful texture. And again, you just tell them, if you don't want to cook it yourself, tell them how you want it, they'll do it for you. It's yeah, that Wagyu is delicious.
Alright, well, we just finished dinner at Barbecue K Plus in Glen Waverley. It was so good. We have been, as I said at the start, we have been to Barbecue K before, but this is their new version with the upstairs location is epic.
Yeah, it's much bigger.
And just the way they've set it up is just so good. Every table's got a barbecue. It's almost triple the size as it was.
Yeah, and each table's got a lot more room. The other one was quite squishy, so for two people you would have generally a pretty small table, whereas this one we had that booth to ourselves and there was a lot more room because obviously it's barbecue, so everything comes out pretty quick, so the table would fill up quite quickly.
Yeah.
You'd be sort of rushed a bit, whereas up there yeah, it was much better.
Yeah,
much better for bigger groups as well.
So my highlight was the Scotchy. The obviously, who can go past a Wagyu Scotch fillet?
That was
it's just so good. If I was gonna go for something that wasn't barbecue, the chicken, as Dan said, it's so good.
Yeah.
It is probably the best fried chicken, or one of the best fried chicken I've had in Melbourne.
Yeah.
It's just always crunchy, it's always fresh, it's always so juicy.
Yeah.
And the sauces that come along with it are just so good.
Yeah, it's a really big portion, and honestly, there's some other specialist Korean fried chicken joints in Melbourne, and they can be pretty average. I would rate theirs, and you know, we come and we get the fried chicken every time, and it's banging.
Like literally every time.
Yeah. But like I said, if you've not had Korean fried chicken before, Korean barbecue before, Barbecue K have, I think, maybe like half a dozen locations around Melbourne. Yeah. So they've all got a very similar menu. Yeah, I would definitely check it out.
What was your favourite?
My favourite, it's a hard one. That short rib, like the Scotch fillet, I don't want to copy you, but that beef short rib, we'd not had that one before. We'd had the other sort of short rib.
We had the bone-in one.
Which has the bone, and they still butterfly it out. But I think it has a different marinade, whereas I like that one. It caramelised a little bit, cut through the fat really nicely, and it was just tender as anything. Like, didn't have to fully cook it, and it still just melted in your mouth. It was
bloody delicious. So.
And I feel like just if you're gonna go and have Korean barbecue, don't discount the sides, the accompaniments, the banchanas they're called in Korea. They're amazing and they go so well. We hadn't really had the onion. There was like a pickled onion dish that came, one of the banchan that came out, and the flavor that went with the beef, wasn't it? With the scotchy, it cut the fat so beautifully. It was so good. So yeah.
And they'll top all that up for you too. Like, go nuts on it and ask for more.
If you empty it, they'll bring it out. Sometimes with our kimchi, we'll go through like three bowls of it.
But please, if you liked the video, please, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button.
We need all the subscribers we can.
Follow us on Insta.
Tell all your friends.
Yeah, and thanks very much for watching if you've made it this far.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.